Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Indeed, wonders they say will never end. Some few weeks back, or at the beginning of the campaign, a lot of prophecy went out. A lot of them said Peter Obi is actually wasting his time. He's not going anywhere. There's going to be prominent persons. Prophecies, even international prophecies, said eventually the people's choice or the people's mandate will not suffice. Quite discouraging prophecies, I must say. But one of the very prominent ones who have always been very vocal, in fact, some of the prophecies, if we Nigerians are to go by how religious we are and follow our prophet hook, line, and sinker, I guess Peter Obi would not even have these footings or platforms he's enjoying today. Talk about a man who have decided to face his own destiny with using his own hands. In all odds, I must say, Peter Obi has indeed changed the narrative. And in a moment, you're going to hear, or better still, we're going to explain or read out what Primate Ayodele has seen Nigerians do. Honestly, they are reacting. It's trending. Well, according to the news, the Primate Ayodele, the founder and leading RI Evangelical Spiritual Church, that's IESC, has urged Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, to stay on the side of the Northerners if he wants to become the next president of Nigeria. Primate Ayodele is the leading figure of the INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church IESC. This information was disseminated by Ayodele that was shared. Ayodele disclosed in the video that Nigerians will soon demand change, and that adjustment that people will demand will be between PDP and the LP. However, Ayodele pointed out that Atiku could end up losing the election if he believes he already has the backing of the people in the north, even if extra precautions are not taken. Ayodele is quoted as saying, "I urge Peter Obi to remain on the side of Northerners because there is a possibility that the PDP would lose the election." As he continued speaking, Ayodele disclosed that Atiku Abubakar needs to rouse himself from his slumber if he truly wants to win the presidential race. However, as things currently stand, there are more indications that Northerners might, on probability, might support Peter Obi because there's nothing particularly noteworthy to say about the G5 governors. The PDP does not have a problem with them. On that note, if Atiku wants to win, he needs to wake up and start acting as well, because I see the APC working against each other, which could eventually benefit Peter Obi, and the APC is working against each other, it was stated by Ayodele. A lot of Nigerians have been writing to this, but let's quickly just say this. With due respect to all men of God, but there's some prophecies that sounds more often like predictions than prophecies. With the little work I have gotten in the Christian faith, I've read prophecies when it's being disseminated. Sometimes does not even look it. The atmosphere does not decipher that it will come to pass. In fact, you're the exact opposite of what it is saying. Give it time. And by the time it will come to pass, even the Holy Spirit will nudge you. So remember what was said some months back, some days back, some weeks back, some years back. You'll be like, this must be the hand of God. And the person who said it that truly he heard from God. But Primate Ayodele have always been saying Peter Obi does not have a chance, they're just making noise, he will not go anywhere. But all of a sudden, everybody's seeing it, everybody's hearing it. They see the organic love, they see the way people come all out for Peter Obi. They hear his messages. All right, his messages is saying, hold me accountable. I'm coming to bring he keeps exposing the ills of the society, how our national wealth is being looted every day, and yet we keep borrowing every day, to the point that the next generations are already owing before they are even bettered. And he's saying, I have the solution. All we need to do is stop the corruption. Check my antecedent. I have never stolen money before, not when I was even in government, not in my business, not outside government. Can you entrust me with the national wealth of Nigeria? Let's see how we can change the narrative. Even the deaf hears it. So it's only normal for some person to begin to look towards, shouldn't we not look, our brother here does not speak this language. Why are you saying vote for me? You know I'm a northerner. Vote for me, vote for your brother. Nothing different. And after a while, it's not making them. Before now, it was a case of you stand and take agbado or roasted plantain, bole, with granules, and they will share it, they will fry akara and fry gari. Now, that's not the narrative anymore. It has changed. Peter Obi changed that narrative. But let's feel the pulse of Nigerians, because honestly, Nigerians are reacting heavily. Somebody here says, permutations and combinations. Tomorrow we'll have a different story. By them, obedience will descend on demand. They are sparing him now because he's saying that they want to hear. By tomorrow, if he changes the story, hell and brimstone will be rain on him. It is well. Another person say, Abina, that's the trend. Obi has no problem with anybody. But some of these politicians, addicted supporters, are problems to themselves. Or another person here says, Peter Obi is on the side of every part of the country. Another person here is political prophet. Every day different prophecies. We are solidly behind Atiku in the north. Wow, this person is saying this prophet is a political one, and he does not know what to say literally, that Atiku is already in the bag. The presidency is for Atiku already, according to this person. Another person is, well, we just say I am solidly behind Atiku. Northerners line are suffering. Atiku was once the number 2, and they sold all our national assets to their cronies. Too bad. And that person here said, even if it is Northerners, not middle belt, we are not in support of Atiku. And that person here said, oh, this pastor needs to be treated, he needs help. No, I don't think so. I think he's speaking his mind. We all have the freedom of choice, don't we? He just spoke his mind. Let's see how it plays out. But I think prophecies don't change, except, of course, there's a change in the will of the people. The prophecies remain true, except the good Lord himself changes it. If not, it remains true. He gave you the prophet. You will fulfill it. He will turn around situations and nature to fulfill that cause. But, it's more like permutations, like somebody here said. Another person here says, leave this man alone each day, new prophet. He's speaking from human mind, not God. I bet you are going to hear another one tomorrow. Wow, another person is talking. Another person here says, your lordship, sir, I respect you. I will always respect you. I ask for only one thing from you. I ask that in your secret prayer room, ask our sovereign Lord in heaven to give Peter Gregory Obi the right advisors, so that when he will be sworn in as the president of Nigeria come May 29th, he won't be distracted by con advisors. Thanks so much, your lordship, for your concern, care, love, and understanding over the political scenes and scenarios in Nigeria. Thanks so much for your understanding, your lordship, sir. All right, that's where we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comments.